I'm looking at my wedding ring sitting on the cold metal shelf of gym locker number 214, and for the first time in 10 years, I don't want to put it back on. That's the hook. That's the moment my life split in two. I'm sitting in my car right now, the engine idling, watching the steam rise off my coffee, and I just need to tell someone, anyone, the truth before I choke on it. For a decade, I was the reliable wife. I was the one who remembered every birthday, kept the pantry stocked, and folded his laundry into perfect, clinical squares. But being reliable is exhausting. It's a slow, quiet death of the soul. My husband is a good man. Truly. However, he started looking at me like a piece of the furniture, functional, necessary, but completely invisible. I became a ghost in my own hallways. I joined the gym to feel something again. I wanted to see if my body could still move, still sweat, still exist outside of being a mother and a spouse. Consequently, I met my trainer. He didn't see a reliable wife when I walked in. He saw a challenge. During our first session, his hand lingered on my shoulder just a second too long while he corrected my posture. It was electric. My heart didn't just beat, it hammered. I should have walked away right then. Instead, I booked a private block of 10 sessions. He is the lens through which I see a version of myself I thought was dead. With my husband, I'm a caregiver. With this man, in that dimly lit back corner of the studio after the late-night rush, I'm a woman who is wanted. It's messy. It's raw. It's terrifying. The rhythm of my life has changed. Long, slow days of domestic boredom are now punctuated by short, sharp bursts of adrenaline. The gym used to be about health. Now, it's about the way the air in the room changes when he closes the office door. It's about the text messages I delete before I even pull into my driveway. It's about the way I have to scrub my skin in the shower until it's red, trying to wash off the scent of his sweat before my husband asks me how my workout was. I feel like a monster. Nevertheless, I find myself checking the clock every afternoon, counting down the minutes until I can go to the gym. I tell myself I'm doing it for my mental health. I tell myself I deserve to feel alive. Last night was the peak. We were in the yoga studio, the only lights coming from the street lamps outside reflecting off the mirrors. He whispered that he'd never met anyone like me. It was a lie. I knew it was a lie even as he said it. Yet, I leaned into it. I wanted the lie more than I wanted my comfortable, honest reality. We stayed there far longer than a session should last. Therefore, when I finally walked through my front door at 10 o'clock, my husband was waiting for me. He had a glass of water and a smile. He told me he was proud of how hard I was working on myself. He said I looked glowing. I almost vomited. The guilt is a physical weight, like a heavy plate sitting on my chest that I can't bench press off. I'm venting this because I've reached the end of the road. I know where this goes. I see the last dab of this story clearly, a quiet living room, a tearful confession, and a suitcase packed by the door. I can see the look on his face when the reliable wife finally tells him she's been a stranger for months. I'm sitting here in the parking lot. My phone just buzzed. A message from him, "Are you coming in today?" My hand is on the door handle. I hate myself. I really do. But I'm going inside. So, that's the story. It's heavy, right? But here's the lens I'm looking through. Was it really the trainer who broke this marriage, or was the marriage already broken the moment she felt invisible in her own home? I'm not excusing what she did. The part about scrubbing her skin raw is a special kind of guilt, but it makes you wonder how many people are sitting in gym parking lots right now feeling the exact same way. Is there ever a way back from this? Or is the last dab she mentioned, the suitcase and the confession, the only honest ending left? I want to know what you think. Is she a monster for betraying a good man, or is she just a ghost trying to feel alive again? Drop a comment below. I'll be reading through them.